Hi guys, it's Mark FB and I've got 5 tips for film and cosplay costume distressing for indie makers, directors and creatives. So I had to break down some costumes for a World War I short film I was making, and the first thing I did is literally just root around for household items I can use rather than just going out and buying loads. And we've got the gas pad here. So I was using a bit of olive oil here just to make it oily and disgusting. And then I wanted to use loads of Liquitex, which is a fantastic product to buy. Liquitex spray paint is low odor, it's acrylic, it dries really quickly, and I can't recommend the stuff enough. Because it was black and white, I'm using a bit of flour here just for the sort of texture. I wanted to create a dust and I wasn't too worried about the colour. Again, I'm adding olive oil sparingly, and I was adding corn syrup blood that I've made myself, and all the time stepping back, dabbing it on, painting it in some areas. It kind of looks really haphazard, but it's actually really controlled. I've got the gas goggles here, I've got special painting tape to mask off the actual glasses, and I was going to use Liquitex to cover both sides, scalping it out really carefully. And then later on you'll see I add a little bit of silver to the rim and some mud on the inside. This works really well because, again, Liquitex applies to most surfaces because it's an acrylic. Got the gas pad here. I used a little bit of acrylic, but also I used this bruise wheel as well that is actually stage makeup. I wanted to be really careful in certain areas, and because you can just rub it on your finger and it's pretty strong, it worked really well. Got this tiny hole dozer to create small rip marks and tears and kind of, trench war craft. There's the Ben Nye wheel I was talking about. Because you just need a little bit on your finger and it works really well. You paint with your fingers. Here we've got the fake blood. So I am building up layer after layer after layer. I was letting it dry. I've got some curry powder here, which again kind of gave that sort of dusty effect. But I was wearing this myself. I wouldn't ask anyone else to wear this, but you just want things that are going to stain easily. Paint pigment does the same thing. We've got the inside of the gas hood here that I kind of wanted to look a bit muddy, and the acrylic worked well again. And we've got the gas hood. You can see how new it was and why I had to break it down. And I'm constantly stepping back like a canvas and thinking about different ways to apply the paint. So flicking it on, smearing it on. I'm going to use some Vaseline in a minute and some of the fake blood. I wanted to create these focal points around the eyes and the nose. And again, I wouldn't ask an actor to wear this, but because I knew I was like standing in, I was going to wear it myself. The Vaseline almost created this like oil-like texture over the whole surface. And it looks fantastic close up. It was really good. We're going to release this short film soon on Kickstarter. If you want a copy, you can support us. And from my experience of directing, even though you think you might be filming the front of something, do the back, do all areas. Because the last minute you might want your actor to turn around, or you might want to get a unique angle just because you're improvising. We're going to make some more films about making props and simple things for indie makers. So if you like that, subscribe and keep following us, guys.